Now go back to Annie Rose Ramos, who we just spoke with again. Annie Rose, what can you tell us for right now?
So Max, we remain just next to the scene here, and we see people continuing to kind of work through the rubble. These first responders, I don't know if you can see, just into the middle of these three homes. People are going deeper and deeper. These first responders are trying to dig their way through to the basement of these homes. We're hearing from neighbors that, obviously these are multiple story homes. A lot of people were sleeping in the basements. A lot of people were sleeping in the attic. And so they just want to get through the entire level of each home to try to make sure that they're getting through and making sure that they're completely working their way through this explosion and the rubble that's been left behind. Now I want to talk to you, sir. Tell me your name again?
Vernon.
Vernon. So tell me exactly what you saw. You just live a few streets over, is that right?
Yeah, it's just, you just see debris going everywhere. It felt like almost a car hit your house. And as you can see, it's, what, 1, 2, 3 rows down. And it just felt like somebody hit your house with a car. It's sad. I just see everybody running down to try to help. And then, of course, the police came to assist the neighbors and everybody to try to dig people out. It's just something that you've never seen before.
Vernon, before the explosion, did you smell anything, any kind of gas?
No, I lived too far up, so I didn't smell anything. But once you come down, you can get a good, strong sense of it. A good, strong sense of, like, natural gas.
So you walked towards the explosion, you could smell everything coming as you walked.
I just walked down to see what was going on. You could just see the pile of smoke going up, and you could just smell it. It's something that you've never seen in this world.
It was overpowering.
I mean, look at the houses over here. You know what I mean? Like, it was just, I just pray that everybody is okay, the whole neighborhood, everybody.
And what did you see as you approached this area right here?
Everybody running to help. That's all you see is people with no shoes on, no shirts on, just trying to dig and help. Even the police, who was first here on the scene, they just dug in and just started helping the neighbors in the area. It was
kind of an all hands on deck kind of situation.
Break out in tears. You know what I mean? You just want to help. That's all.
And how many people were in and around this area?
Yeah, dozens, but there was only about 5 or 6 people actually trying to help. A guy named Dean, he lives up at the top by the Dollar Tree. He was one of the main guys, no socks on, just ran down here to help. And he lives way up at the corner on the other side of Fairlawn.
Completely barefoot in the rubble.
Socks, that's it.
And for those of you, your folks at home, to give you an idea, the amount of rubble on the floor is incredible. We have been stepping on shards of glass, pieces of wood, roof, side of people's homes, just all over the place. So the idea of anybody kind of walking through this barefoot is incredible in and of itself. It's just the idea of that
I mean, we're
alone.
Probably a good 100 feet away, give or take, and you see bricks from their house way over here.
It's the magnitude, I think, Max, of this explosion where you're exactly right. The bricks are everywhere from the houses down the street. You can see that tree just covered in people's clothing. Just the idea of how strong an explosion this was. And you can see now rescue crews and hazmat crews digging their way to the bottom of that house, what looks like must be either the first floor or even the basement, pulling out people's clothes just to make their way through it. So that's the situation here right at the scene, right where this explosion took place. We'll send it back to you, Max.